Sorry I haven't been on for the last couple of days. Took a sick day. Wasn't feeling well. Not really really sick, but like I ain't had the energy to do anything. You know how that is sometimes? I guess instead of saying I took a sick day, let me say I took a mental health day. How about that? I had a bunch of things going wrong for a day or so. But I'm back. Good morning, Donald. I am just getting the day started. You know what that means. Get me a little ground around here. What we got? We got a little ground. We're gonna grind up some here. Wow. Morning, Donnell. Morning, Sarah. Good morning, everybody. Man, if you guys are just getting here, you're not done. You just smack that like button, like you're trying to get all the stuff out of your grinder. How's everybody doing this morning? I got an early start. Good morning. Morning, Rachel. Morning, Ellen. Creeker Mariah over on the YouTube channel. Man, she's been on fire, you guys. Make sure you go just search at Creeker Mariah on YouTube. She's had everybody on her podcast or her live stream or whatever we're calling it. Whoa. Chris Bashoner. Chris Bashoner on YouTube. Donnell said, I got a funeral service today for my best friend. That is absolutely not good. Prayers for you and your family, if it is your family that is in on that, and your best friend's family for sure. Morning, Teresa. What up, Jason? You guys are just getting here. I need you guys to smack that like button like you're trying to get all the dust out of your grinder. I'm just getting started. Just got my second cup of coffee. I actually finished my workout already today. I got up early. Already did a full workout. Feels good. When you get a good workout in first thing in the morning, it really makes the rest of the day easier because it's like, well, shit, I already did something super hard. Jason Crosby said, taking care of my wife that has COVID. First time. Man, I had COVID. That shit sucked. Early Merry Christmas for me and Pikachu. Yeah, morning workouts are the absolute best. It really does energize the rest of the day. Chris Bashoner, are you still on YouTube? If so, tell me what you're doing with life right now. Morning, Heather. What up, Kyle? How y'all all doing out there? My coffee today is I just opened it. What is it? It's Newman's Own. It's a medium roast. It came in some like pack. There was like 6 different types of coffee. So that's the one we went with. I'm shaking a little bit from my workout. I literally just finished and then walked the kids to school and then came back to hang out with y'all. Chris Bashoner, tell me what you're doing with life. That's really what I'm interested in. What up, Kyle? What up, Caleb? Appreciate everybody over on the YouTube channel. Thank you to everybody who stops by on the Facebook stream. If there's any of you guys out there on Twitch land, let me know so I can say hi to y'all. We're gonna get things rolling here. Y'all wanna oh man, I got some, well, I guess I haven't emailed hardly anything, so what I got coming out? I got new music coming with Naughty Northern. Fernie said Brittany's coming home. That's fantastic. Morning, Lori. I was going to try to have my guy Nunrilla on this morning, but me and him are going to try to link up for a live stream. Shout out to him and Stacks. They've been doing their, what is it, like 2 Veterans podcast or something like that. Yeah, I saw that Brittany's coming home, and we traded Brittany. What did we trade? An arms dealer for a basketball player. A basketball player who broke the law of her own accord. I say this as a felon, you know what I mean? Like, I broke the law of my own accord. I had to do my time. And in another country, no less. And then we trade an arms dealer for her. Oh no, man. Love you too, bro. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, first world problems, right? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. You know, I try not to be political and rant on here too much because, fuck, life's too. Keep pudding. Pudding works. None really does stay busy. Yeah, he's back to college. I found out I got to take a test before I can start my master's program at Cameron. I'm not excited about that. I don't want to take a fucking test. Morning, Melissa. Do I know Scramming? I don't think so. Hold on, my cat's meowing. She wants out here. Come on, stupid. She'll literally just stand at the door and meow, like any door. Like, it could be a closet door sometimes. She'll stand at the closet door and meow. And I'm like, dude, that door literally doesn't go anywhere. Donnell said, a wish list for Amazon. Well, it's allowed, but what you doing? Good morning, Jackie. You guys are just now getting here, man. I need you guys to smack that like button like you're trying to get all the dust out the grinder. Yeah, the co-host kitty cat, she's over there by the door. I don't know what she's doing. Morning, Eddie. How you doing this morning, brother? Morning, Tammy, all the way from Kentucky. Yo, it's super foggy here in Oklahoma this morning. Like, so foggy you could barely see down the street. Like, absolutely. I walked my kids to school. As soon as we walked out the door, they were like, whoa. I was like, yeah, don't get lost. Morning, Trish. Arkansas, too, is foggy. Yeah, at least it's not cold. It's kind of warm out there. Like, it's not as cold as it should be. I don't know what I'm doing. Hanging in there, brother. I understand. That's all we can all do, right? Is hang in there. Let me turn that a little bit so I can see better. Naughty Northern is a great guy. Yes, he is. Y'all want to hear some Naughty Northern and Knuckles? I got a song. Rainy in Missouri, too. Quit 6 months ago after 27 years. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Are you talking about cigarettes? What up, Liston? Says sounds like some Silent Hill shit. I mean, it's super foggy, and we live like there's a creek. The back of my house, back of my property is a creek. It's one of the bigger creeks here in town, and so it really, really gets foggy here. Even when there's not fog everywhere else, there's fog down in my little bottom here. Morning, Lacey. Wait, Trish is in Missouri. Where are you guys from? Everybody check in. Where everybody on the stream right now? Let me know where you're from, so you guys maybe can find friends with each other. Maybe y'all live close together and you don't even know it. I swear every morning I try to smoke with y'all and then it just goes out. Texas, but you're in Lawton. Oh, you live in Lawton? Where are you from in Texas? You're from Texas? Donald said Shady 580. That's my guy. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Don said Pennsylvania. Jackie said Ohio. Trish said Southeast Missouri. Southeast Missouri. Wynette, Oklahoma, Caleb said. Kentucky. Bishona from OKC. So if you guys can't see all the comments, that's because some of y'all are on Facebook and some of y'all are on YouTube. So I'm reading them out loud. Alabama. What does that say? Bonterre? Bonterre? I don't know what that says. And Lacey's from H-Town, but she lives in the boot. The boot. Donnell's from Indiana. Indiana's going to be having a dope show pretty soon. My God, Justin Time's going to be having New Breed and Jesse Howard up there for his birthday bash at the Emerson Theater. I did a show at the Emerson Theater, and it was a lot of fun. It's a really cool venue. Born in Irving. Liston said he'll take the fog. He's from New Hampshire. He way up there in the middle of the north. 4 hours from New Jersey and 4 hours from Canada. That's crazy. I can drive 4 hours and still be in Oklahoma. But I won't even be out of Oklahoma in 4 hours depending on which direction I drive. I'm done with it. Can't keep fighting it. There's my co-host. All right, Eddie. Have a good day. Be good. I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate all you guys who start with me in the mornings. I appreciate everybody who shows up on Facebook and everybody who shows up on YouTube. Yvonne said, Army brat born on Fort Sill. Yep, I also was born on Fort Sill. Born on an Army base. It's the only place my rocket launch was safe. Oh, Lacey, yeah, good, yeah. You did take, man, that was a crazy show, how that show just fucking devolved into chaos. Like, I ended up, because I Ubered, actually, I don't even Uber very often, but we Ubered to the venue so that we could just ride out that night. But I brought a merch bag with me because I was selling t-shirts and shit. And we ended up having to, like, evacuate the premises because there was, like, a drunk guy outside and there was, like, fights and the police were there. And I was just like, oh, man, let me get out of here. I'm not built for this. I'm not going back to jail. And then we ended up going to Justin's house and had a pool party for the rest of the night. And so it was chill and we were all safe. So shout out to my guy, Justin Stowers, for being an excellent host. Yes, it was crazy. Yeah, that dude had alcohol poisoning for real. And who knows what else. Mariah said going to Walmart. Yes. Okay. I'll text you. I gotta see. I don't even know what the rest of my day is gonna bring. I've already worked out. I gotta do some more music today. Morning scrap. I got 4 features finished last week. I got a song finished with I finished the song with Keyboy, TJ Freak, Zilla Gorilla, and who else? I'm missing somebody. I did 4. Oh yeah, Naughty Northern. Yeah, and Justin just dropped a new song yesterday, and it is his first solo track, and it's cool. Morning Cheyenne. She said what I walk into. Smoking and chilling today. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta see what's up. My wifey, she has 2 more finals. There's a big lake underneath the town. Rachel said, are we doing anything local in the near future? Yeah, it's sometime after the first year. I don't have any shows until after the first of the year. Just took off the holidays. Be good, Mariah. Rainy day is the best for chilling and smoking. Yeah, I got to get some stuff done though today. I probably, like I said, I'm gonna work on some more music. Yeah, Ashley has to study. She has 2 more finals, and then she's done for this semester. And then she literally has like 5 more classes to go, and she's totally done with law school. That's crazy. I'm super proud of her, super excited for her. She's worked her butt off for 7 years, almost 8 now, and I'm excited. Yeah, Justin's new song is fire. I'm excited to see Justin put out a solo song. I hear a lot of people say that, like I've heard people say that before about Justin, that he doesn't have any of his own shit. All of his biggest hits are like with other people. But I honestly think that Justin's super duper talented on his own, and I'm glad to see that he dropped a freaking song all by himself. So nobody can say that anymore. All right, Mariah, go in the store. Then you keep saying she's like that person who's like, all right, it's time to leave the party, and they're at the front door saying bye, and they're like, oh, let me just get one more drink, you know, and then they're at the front door saying bye, and just let me get one more drink. Yeah, it's funny. What up, Boop? My cat's just staring at me. Yeah, exactly, Cheyenne. That's exactly what happened. I'm happy to see it too. Morning, Fed Up. Morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Thanks everybody for joining. It's a bunch of y'all on this morning, so I always appreciate you. You guys could be anywhere else in the world instead of hanging out with me. So what am I gonna do today? I got to clean up this garage and put the empty Christmas boxes back up. Had to buy a new TV because our TV just half the screen started going dark. It's stupid. You guys remember like back in the day, like Granny's TV that was like big as fuck and it was made out of wood and it had big cabinet speakers, and that motherfucker lasted like 35 years. You know what I mean? Like my granny's just barely died like 2 years before she did. Like she literally had it for like 30 years. You can't now, a TV breaks in like 20 minutes. Like my kids have broken TVs. The cat knocked a TV off one time and it cracked. Like I'm just like, yo, what in the world? Nothing is made to last anymore. I can't stand it. Eyes are burning from the dry heat. Oh, I keep my heater on. That's my personal heater over there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a little fireplace thing. I'm cold, especially out here in the garage. Like I don't know if it looks like I'm in a garage, but I'm in a garage, so it's cold out here a lot of times. Yeah, they for sure don't make stuff like they used to. Ain't nothing built for life no more. Like shit, my daddy has a fucking tiller that's a Craftsman tiller from like 1985 that still rocks. You know, like my mom's got it. Dad's passed away, and now it's still sitting in the shed down there. John said, this is my first time on a live. Well, thanks for joining us. Sure said it looks like a studio. Oh, yeah, it's just a garage. I can show you all the rest of it. Look, there's drums and lights, and there's the empty TV box for the new TV. Thank you. So that flag hanging behind me has a story to it, and that's why I have it. So I used to work at a place called Wilco Machine and Fabrication in Marlow, Oklahoma, and we got bought out by a company called NOV, and then I continued to work for NOV for several years. They're the company that just recently fired me after I decided to quit. So, you know, but anyway, Wilco was my home. That was like everybody there. We were small. I mean, we were a big machine shop, but we were small as far as we weren't a corporate entity. We had like 300 employees. And we flew a big giant flag out front on the flagpole. And I was always part of the flag detail that would go and change the flags out whenever they would get, you know, they'd get tore up in the rain and wind and stuff like that. It'd be me and my buddy Adam and another buddy who was in the military. And we'd always make sure to take care of the flags. Like during like inclement weather, we'd make sure to take them down so they wouldn't get icy and shit like that. So what happened was during COVID, they closed the Marlow facility and they sold that shit. They moved all the people out of it and they moved them over to this Duncan facility. And so when they closed, this was the last flag that was taken down, and it's all tore up on the bottom edge. But I brought it home with me. Because I was like, well, it's mine, I guess. So that's the last flag that flew at Wilco Machine and Fabrication in Marlow. Oh no, Trish, I've never served any time in the military. My dad is the reason that I'm all for the flag and the service members. My dad was a sergeant major for 27 years, and I'm an Army brat. But I mean, I've been to boot camp twice, and I definitely know how to march and shit like that. So I guess like everybody always thinks I'm in the military, and I don't ever want to take any sort of honor that doesn't belong to me. So I'm just a patriot because I believe, because of my pop. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what to say. Like I never would have believed that at this point in life, when people be like, "Yo, you made it as a rapper," and I'm like, "Yeah, but not in the way I would ever imagine." You know, like I rap about weird things now, like being an army brat. You know, it's one of my biggest songs, "Army Brat," Knuckles, "Army Brat." Look it up. You know, but I want to tell stories. Yeah, thank you, Trish. My story, I don't know. My story is a bunch of failures and a couple of successes, I guess. You know, like I don't know necessarily that I'm successful. I still always tell my wife like I'm still trying to make it. I hope I make it. Oh, look, there's my co-host. Haha. Yeah, well, you know, these days, you know, what's funny is like if you say that you stand up for things like the flag, like I've been called racist simply because I always wear American flags and things like that. And I'm like, I don't understand how that connects. You know what I mean? Like I love all American people, skin colors irrelevant to that. And I mean, I don't even care. Like people always say that we shouldn't be for our country first or whatever, but I don't see a problem with that. Like I represent my neighborhood. You know, I take care of my house first, and then my neighborhood, and then my city, and then my state, and then my country, like in the world. Like, I don't understand why the village doesn't work like that. Like, it's okay to believe in the things around you. You know, we don't have to treat it all like sports teams and get out there and kick each other like soccer fans or whatever. But you know, there's nothing wrong with standing up for what you believe in and believing in the country that you live in. So, there's my rant for this morning. Thank you, TT, for 45. Good morning. Anyone who sends me stars, I super duper appreciate it because that's your hard earned money, and I literally don't do anything to deserve it. I'm just a guy sitting here talking about stuff. A wounded warrior. Yeah, you know, like I don't know. So I have a lot of people in my immediate circle that are soldiers and have done time in Afghanistan and Iraq both. And you know, like I said, my dad served all over, but you know, some of my younger friends and stuff served in those conflicts, and they'll all tell you that war changes you no matter what. You know, especially any of them that saw actual firefights and stuff. My brother-in-law saw firefights in both Afghanistan and Iraq, and man, you know, he's got PTSD real bad, and he's constantly. It took him, you know, till this long really to get his shit together in life, and part of it was because he was just dealing with things from war, like literally, you know, and he would talk about it, but not very well. Now he talks about it well. Now you know, he's got his everything under control. You know, it takes time. It takes talking to people. Yeah, PTSD from life. I have PTSD from 5 years in prison. It'll do that to you, straight up. Like, you know. So I don't know. Listen said, saving stars for Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, so I'm hoping that my wife wants to do Thirsty Thursdays tonight. She doesn't have a test tomorrow, so I'm hoping to have Thirsty Thursdays. Maybe I'm gonna bring my drummer on. Maybe I have another special guest. I gotta reach out and see, but I had someone tuned in for this week. I didn't have anyone tuned in for last week, so it wasn't a big deal to skip it. But I don't be liking to miss Thirsty Thursdays very often. I missed coffee with Knuckles the last couple of days too, but like I said, I just was not feeling. It wasn't even that I felt sick. I was just, like I said, a mental health day, if anything. I was just blah. Like, I cleaned the house all day yesterday, but I struggled to do it. Yes, I miss her fucking face too. I don't ever see her. I have to have sex with her in the middle of the night while she's asleep because it's the only time that she's here. I'm like, yay, hey, psst, hey. No, not really, but I mean, she is like, especially during finals, like she's just gone, and I give her space and I let her study and do her thing. Like I don't, you know, I'm not bothering her. She stayed in a hotel for the last 2 days in Norman, you know, so hopefully she had peace and quiet. Yo, it is nuts outside. I told you, like it's super foggy out there. Yeah, like it's extreme fog this morning. Like it's so foggy, like I don't want to say moist. You're wet when you go outside. Like you got the moisture on you. Now everybody's gonna be laughing at me. Well, anyways, man, it's been about 25 minutes, I guess. Oh, there's my co-host again leaving. What you doing? No, she's getting comfortable. I thought she was leaving. I guess I'll let you guys get back to your day. What do you guys got going on today? Anybody got something good they tell me that they're doing today before? Rachel said she's off work. TD said that's a horrid word. Yeah, that's why I said I was trying not to. So I was like, I wanted to use some other word. People always hate that word. Eating a bowl of s'mores. What the hell is a bowl of s'mores? A bowl? Is it like s'mores breakfast cereal? Or is it just like literally you made s'mores and put them in a bowl? Do you put milk on them? Cheyenne's stuck inside with sick kids. Yeah, my son tried to stay home today because he had to close last night at work and he didn't go to sleep till like 1 a.m. And it's his fault and his back was hurting him and he was complaining. And I was like, nope, going to school, bro. And if you start having something slip, I guarantee you work is the first thing I'm going to make you quit. He got his first paycheck. He got his second paycheck. His first one was only for like a day or two or whatever, but this was his first like full week paycheck. So it was like $200 and he's all like happy and excited. He's talking about buying like a weight bench and I'm like, where you gonna put it, bro? Like outside? Like I don't Yeah, he's young. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, when I was 16, I had 2 jobs and I sold weed. Like, come on, man. Like, I was a paper boy. I worked at Sonic and I sold weed. Like, get out of here. And I made it through school. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And I was on the wrestling team until I got kicked off for selling weed. But that wasn't until 11th grade year. That was all in the past, though. We're 100% legit and legal around here. Everything in my house is legal and legit. We don't break the law. We are law-abiding as citizens. Yeah, it's hilarious. Sorry. I was a terrible kid. That's why I went to prison. I mean, I grew up in Lawton, so there ain't shit to do here. Not necessarily an excuse, but definitely a truth. The past doesn't define us yet. I like to think that. And yet, I bought a fucking 2-story house, but I can't rent an apartment because I got felonies. You know, so that's just how life works. Oh, what was the worst? So, as a matter of fact, I've been out of prison for 14 years almost. So, like, on a day-to-day basis, my felonies don't define me. But last year was the first time in a long time where something had slapped me in the face. And it was crazy because I fucking went to get an Airbnb, this super duper nice Airbnb in Colorado. We always vacation in Colorado. And we wanted to stay in this Airbnb in the mountains. Had a big hot tub. Like it was super expensive Airbnb. And they ran a background check on me and refunded my money and canceled my shit. And I was like, what? Because I'm a felon? It's like and it was literally like a week before we were supposed to go. Like, that was like, I guess the last thing they did was run a background check on me or something. You know what I mean? Like, and I did submit a piece of paper for them and told them it was fine, but I didn't think anything would be a big deal. Like, Jesus, it had been, 10 years. Like, holy cow. I got old felonies, y'all. Sorry, I've changed. I obviously could afford the fucking $400 a night or whatever for your Airbnb. But anyway, yeah, so we ended up just getting a hotel instead. And I'm a Diamond member from Hilton, so I really have an issue with staying anywhere that's not a Hilton because they treat me like a king there, and everywhere else we go is trash. And I just, especially after that Airbnb experience, like I was like, yeah, I won't do this again. That's like me buying my own home. Like nobody's ever gonna tell me I can't rent somewhere, or it's just not gonna happen. Oh, I hear the police. Welcome to L-Town. All right, guys. Let me get this last drink in. And tonight is Thirsty Thursday, so don't forget, we will be back tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, hopefully, as long as my wife's cool with it. Try to have some guests. I got a couple people lined up. And, I hope you guys have a great day. What's today, Thursday? Yeah, I hope you guys have a great Thursday. We've almost made it through the week. That's great. So, I'll see you guys tonight, Thirsty Thursdays.